Well, today you can see that we're learning to basically play with the solving equations with factoring. So we're basically bringing something old from way back and blending it in with something new. Let's show you how it works. So for example, we got x plus 2 times x minus 2 is equal to 0. The nice thing about it, it's already factored for you. So you just split it out. You're going to do set x plus 2 equal to 0, then x minus 2 equal to 0. And now you can just solve. So over here on this side, you do minus 2 to both sides, move it across the equal sign. That cancels out, and we have x equal to minus 2. Same thing on this side, do add 2 to both sides, cancels out, you have x equal to 2. And there are your two answers. You solved it. There we go. First one done. All right. Let's do another one. M minus 3 times m minus 1. Is that equal to 0? All right. Same idea, right? It's already factored for you. So you just jump right in. Do m minus 3, set that equal to 0. Take the other factor, also set it equal to 0. And then you just need to solve for the letter. So we'll add 3 to both sides. M equals 3 because that canceled. And if you do opposite, remember to move it across the equal sign. So m equals 1. There are two answers. All right, here we go. Let's keep on rolling. Okay, n plus 1 times 3n plus 2, also equal to 0. It's already factored, so we're actually good to go. So set n plus 1 equal to 0, and 3n plus 2 equal to 0. So do opposite, move it across, n equals minus 1. This one we got a couple steps. First move the 2, that's easier. So what we got left is 3n equal to minus 2. All right. And then last bit, get n all by itself. Which currently it's being multiplied, so we got to divide both sides. So n equals negative 2/3. And there's our two answers. That one and that one. Cool. Let's go, keep on going. Next one. X squared plus x minus 2. All right, equal to 0. So this one is also not factored yet. So basically use the same steps we've been doing before. So for step 1, separate the first term, separate the last term. And you're looking to figure out which one you subtract. You give the one in the middle, which is 1. So we're basically following these same steps you see there on the left, right? Bringing them back a little bit. So in this case, what you got to do for it is, well, try it out, right? We're looking to find the combination that combines the two. So we know we're going to have, let's see, red x. Let's see, let's try it out. Let's try it out. So x times 1 equals 1x, and x times 2 equals 2x. All right. For subtracting gives us 1x. So that is good. So x and 1, x and 2 is 2x. We're in group B. You see there at the bottom. And we know that in group B, if the first sign is positive, which it is, then that means the bigger one is positive, the 2, and the other is negative. So now you set it up as you got x, and the 2 is positive, and the 1 is negative. Now we can basically do like we did just before. The sense of we can actually now split it off. So we're going to do the x minus 1. Oops, I don't really need the parentheses anymore because we're separating it. Equal to 0. And then we're also going to have x plus 2 equal to 0. So we're going to do plus 1 to both sides. So we got x equal to 1. And then the other one, we do minus 2 to both sides. X equal to minus 2. And there's our two answers. So it took a little more steps because we had to factor it first, but then we treated just like we did the ones before. All right. Let's try another one. The x squared minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. All right. So same more idea. First we split the first term, split the last term. and we're going to be subtracting, you get a 2. Okay. So we know if we do x times 1, 1x, x times 3 equals 3x, subtract them, turns into 2x, so it does indeed work. So we have 1x and 3x. And see the last sign negative, that's why we subtracted. Also tells us we're in group B. And we see the first sign is also negative, so it means the bigger one is negative and others positive. So negative and positive. So we set it up as a factor. So we have x and we have 1 and 3. So we know 3 is negative, other one's positive. It's still equal to 0. But now we can solve it. So we do x plus 1 equal to 0 and x minus 3 equal to 0. So this one you subtract both sides and x equals minus 1. We add both sides. Cancel there. So x equals 3. And so overall, we got our two answers, minus 1 and 3. All right. Try one more. So we got x squared plus 2x plus 1. So that equals 0. So again, we need to factor it, right? So split the first term, split the last term. Then, well, our only choices are always x and 1, x and 1, 1x. And we're in group A because the last sign is positive. And, well, 1 plus 1 does indeed equal 2. And then this is positive, so everything is going to be positive. So in the end, we have x plus 1, x plus 1, all equal to 0. All right, we keep on going, we're almost there. So we go x plus 1 set equal to 0, and technically we got this one also set equal to 0. So do opposite to move it across, x equals minus 1. You notice it's identical to the other one. So you don't have to actually do it twice if it's identical. You just circle this little guy because it counts for both. And it's basically what they call a double root. All right. Good job, guys. It's not, hopefully not too bad. Just bring something old back with something new. Well done.